Hey everybody, how you doing?
What have you?
Hey, how are you?
Happy to talk with you all about Hotspot. Uh, I'll start with you. I've been a fan of some of your movies like The Lure and The Silent Twins from a couple of years ago. And one of the things I like about them is that they all have a certain aspect of fantasy to them, and you kind of find something real within that. Hotspot's a bit darker, but there's still some of those elements to it. So talk to me about your approach to making this film.
I like very much because you mentioned the lore and you also mentioned Silent Twins. I like very much in Hotspot duality, duality of the world and duality of the characters. So duality of the character is that the main character Johnny, he has the instinct and he has intuition, and also he is a human being, and Rana is the one who trigger and who discover and name his wild part of his identity. And also in the same, what I like very much in Rana, that Rana is a witch of the future, a cyber witch. And what does mean to be a cyber witch? Is a cyber witch somebody who will hack system? So does mean cyber witch is somebody who would like to disconnect people from the main AI system. I liked very much these thoughts about the world and also about the our times.
Andy, I'm pretty sure you didn't come into this expecting to have that hair, bro.
Probably I know why.
How much fun did you have playing this character, man? Johnny was a lot of fun.
That's all.
Miałeś zabawę.
Jak bardzo się cieszyłeś, miałeś ubaw grając tą postać?
Pamiętam ten dzień, kiedy przyszły przymiarki.
I do remember the day when we were doing fittings.
Kiedy przeczytałem scenariusz, miałem wiele obaw, bo nie wiedziałem, jak to będzie grać w takim kostiumie.
When I was reading the script, I had lots of hesitations because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel being in that costume.
Ale kiedy zobaczyłem siebie w tych wszystkich dziwnych kostiumach,
But when I saw myself in all those weird costumes and outfits,
poczułem się totalnie wolny
I just felt totally free.
i zrozumiałem, że mogę wszystko.
And I understood that I can do anything.
Bardzo Ci, Trevor, polecam tę metodę.
I highly recommend Travis this method.
I could see it. Honestly, I could see it in the morning because when he stepped into the costume, how he just came to life.
I mean, you could tell he was really enjoyed it. So it was, that really came through in the film. Noomi, this is a great role for you as well. I've always been fascinated by your career and a lot of the choices that you make. What made you want to play Rana in this film?
She's such a unique and like kind of interesting contradiction because she's seen a lot of violence. She lived a lot. You get to see it in her eyes that she lived a lot, and her body wears sort of signs of something from the past that is just like, she'd gone through a lot, and she found a place in herself and in the world where she is a carrier of love and forgiveness. And it's such a powerful sort of message. And it was really, it made me think a lot, sort of stepping into that mindset, like whatever comes at me, whatever is taken away from me, whatever they try to do to me, I'm going to meet it with my love and gentleness. And I loved that sort of the message of the world, but also someone who's like, uses that to destroy and to hijack and to sort of, go in and turn and change the narrative. She was really fascinating because she's a lot of different things at the same time.
In that vein, do you see any aspects of yourself in Rana? I mean, do you come into this like with a perspective on AI, and do you come out of doing a movie like this with a different perspective on it?
I do feel a lot of connection with her, just sort of being an outsider, being someone who's been moving from country to country, who invents herself in different places, and someone It's like, you know, I am my home. My home is where I am. And I believe in love. I believe in that we are here together and try to be gentle, try to show empathy, try to see the other side. So a lot of that I could connect with, but also like a sort of rebellious, like, don't believe what they say. Don't, like, you know, not everything they want you to believe is true. So keep thinking critical. So there's a lot I could see myself in her too. Yeah.
Aga, when you're doing a sci-fi movie like this, is there any hesitation, or do you try not to like emulate some of the sci-fi movies of the past, or do you lean into it like visually? Because you know it's there's so many great ones, and it's hard to like kind of separate yourself. How do you approach it?
Of course, the whole hotspot is a playful homage to sci-fi cinema. And me as a child, I grew up on many sci-fi cinema, also in Poland, like Żuławski, but also like Mad Max, or also like Silver Globe by Żuławski, but also like Tarkovsky, Stalker. So there were a lot of them. And my main role was not to copy and not to quote, but rather to make a playful homage. What it means that you play with all of these movies which we know, that also you take all of this in the brackets of the camp. So it was of the camp in terms of the design, but in terms of the emotions, they have to be truthful and they have to be real.
Andy, we talked about how you kind of came into this a little unsure about tackling this role, but you really leaned into it and had a good time with it. But was there any particular scene that was more challenging for you than others?
Rozmawialiśmy o tym, jak wszedłeś w to na początku, miałeś wahania, jakby było to trudne, a potem już jakby byłeś pełny postacią, ale czy były jakieś sceny, które były wyjątkowo trudniejsze niż inne?
Paradoksalnie najtrudniejszą sceną były te sceny, które musiałem zagrać sam, tego ataku paniki i odłączenia od systemu w samochodzie.
The most challenging scenes were the scenes where I was alone, where I had to really bring in the panic attack when I am disconnected from the system and everything that was happening within the character.
Kiedy grasz z takimi świetnymi aktorkami jak Noomi Rapace albo Reika Kirishima, masz się od czego odbić.
Because when you're actually playing with such great actresses as the ones in the film, you are able to kind of like bounce off of them and play off of each other.
Odpowiedzialność rozbija się na kilku aktorów albo na dwójkę aktorów.
Then the responsibility for caring, or the weight of the scene, is kind of shared with the other actors.
Oprócz tego dnia, kiedy kręciliśmy scenę ataku paniki w samochodzie,
but also on the very day when we were filming the scene of me being panicked in the car, that's before getting to Zen.
Dowiedzieliśmy się, że w Grecji obowiązuje 11-godzinny dzień pracy, nie tak jak w Polsce, 12.
We also found out that in Greece they have an 11-hour working day, unlike in Poland, which has 12 hours. So in the States also, as you know. So it's like a shooting day.
Nagle od reżyserki dostałem wskazówkę, która brzmiała: mamy na nakręcenie tej sceny 20 minut.
And then I received, a direction from my dear director, which was, we have 20 minutes for this scene.
To było dla mnie najtrudniejsze wyzwanie.
And that was definitely the biggest challenge.
Speed up the panic attacks.
Well, Thank you, everybody. That is my time. I really appreciate you talking with me about Hotspot. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Travis.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.